And action. Hello everybody, this is your boy Mark Robinson, as the world knows me. I go by Mack Shine, and also now I am known as MackMuscle. From the great city of St. Louis, Missouri, this is the introduction to me and everything that I'm bringing to the table for you all. So I hope you all enjoy. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this. Please, please, please leave a comment, and I will definitely work on each and every one of yours best interests, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead, you can ask whatever you came prepared to ask.
Okay, so before we begin, why don't you introduce yourself?
I already did. Cool, so we already got that out the way. Mack Shine, aka MackMuscle. I'll say it again.
So let's start off with your journey. How did your story begin with the gym?
Yeah. Okay. So it's hard to believe, but actually, as a child growing up, I was like the smallest one amongst all my friends. Like the shortest, the skinniest, just downright puny. So that's when I tried to play football my freshman year in high school. Didn't really go well. I was put up against all the biggest kids. Injury after injury, just had the heart, but just not the physical weight and the physical strength to keep up with all those guys. So I was still wanting to play football, but I had told myself that if I'm gonna be short, then I'll just go ahead and hit the gym. I'm gonna hit the weight room every single day, and which is exactly what I did. Every day was a commitment, from the end of that football season my freshman year all the way through the end of that school year and all the way through my sophomore year of high school as well. Funny thing is, I started high school maybe like 5 foot even, 120 pounds. I ended my freshman year like 5'9", 160 pounds. So I had put on a lot of weight, got really tall, like all of a sudden hit my growth spurt, and the muscle was starting to really define. It was giving me a lot of looks. So I was really appreciating all the attention that I was getting. It was just something that I kind of got into. It just kind of built into my persona that everybody knew me as Mark, the guy with the muscles, which really is funny looking back. I really was not big. I just was big in comparison to everybody else. And also at that time, I mean, I started getting looked at by girls, which was like the most important thing at that age to any young kid going through puberty.
City boy! City boy!
Okay, so that was back in high school. What makes you want to push yourself further today?
It feels good. You know, it's more of a hobby turned lifestyle. This is just something that I've been doing for 10 plus years. And now that I've been doing it for so long, it's just natural to me. I get a lot of people that do reach out to me asking for meal plans, workouts, you know, just some pro tips of what I do. And, you know, it feels good that I inspire others to want to better themselves from a health standpoint as well. So that's just something that I've always used as continuing motivation as I continue down this, building this platform, progress, this journey.
Right, and all that kind of transitioned over to you creating your fitness profile?
In a sense. So I had already tried this before. Fall of 2016, I was living in Earlinger, Kentucky, and I had met this really dope chick. Her name was Olivia James. If you don't know her, please look her up. It's Train Like Live on Instagram. Really good friend of mine. Like, she was able to give me all the game on really health and wellness because she was studying all this in college. So she had already built her own platform, her own profile, her own clientele, her own workouts, her own programs. And I thought that was really dope. And I saw myself being able to get into that type of lifestyle as well. So I had tried it, I built it. The page name, or my name at the time, was Custom Fit. And I feel like because I can customize your program to whoever, you know, wanted it, because everybody at a different point, everybody wants something different, so it'll be customized. Didn't go over well, it tanked. So, I mean,
it happens, but you bounce back though.
It bounced back, I guess. Now I actually have the time and freedom and the financial stability to be able to actually go into this type of line of work on the side.
So taking a nap, what are some things you've learned?
Well, I've learned the importance of a few things. So first off, I built my knowledge in nutrition quite a bit. I think that's really big because when I was in the gym all those years, starting off, I was still eating, you know, McDonald's on repeat, White Castles on repeat, all the junk food you can name, but you can do that as a kid and you don't really see too much of the negative effects. But as you get older, it's really important to pay attention to that type of stuff. So I had learned a lot about proper nutrition and proper dieting, as well as the importance of cardio. You know, when you're trying to lose or keep a minimum amount of body fat on you, when you're trying to show all your striations and your body cuts and you want to look good, right? And the most important thing, I've learned how important stretching is. Like that's actually serious, because I have been in the gym for so long, committed, to where I wasn't really noticing that it was throwing my body out of whack. Because without stretching, it's like your muscles just become really stiff and tight, that it pulls on all your joints and ligaments and like your internal body posture. I'm now going to see a chiropractor to realign and readjust my spine, because it's just all out of whack. It's nothing like serious to where I'm, gonna break or anything like that. But, it's really important to stretch to keep your body in the top condition so that you can perform better. I mean,
what was the one thing that you just could not let go?
For me, and I still struggle with this, is candy. I love candy. Airheads is like number one for me. It's hard to stay committed and not have those added sugars, and those aren't even like the good sugars. Those are the ones that sit on you hard, and it's really hard to work off.
Throughout the whole process, what really worries you?
What worries me is really losing my commitment. I have a lot of people, close friends, family, even random people that I've never even met, that say they believe in the work that I'm actually doing. So having all that encouragement from people, on my peers, if I were to lose my commitment and just stop cold turkey, they'd be like, "Wow, what happened? What happened to you?" That's something that does worry me, if I were to be caught into a situation to where I myself lose that drive and I myself forget my why. Because you always have to ask yourself, what is your why? That way you have the answers to what really keeps you motivated. Another thing that kind of worries me is losing the look. I had started this because I was able to build my own personality and build my own confidence and self-esteem in who I am. That's kind of like one of those foundational things that was instilled in me. So having a look is just kind of like my persona. That's just something that I've always been known for. So for it to ever change, it would just be like a shock to the system.
What makes you different? We see trainers everywhere throughout the whole social media market. Mm-hmm. So what sets you apart from all the competition?
That's a good question. Absolutely nothing. Everybody's doing the same thing. Push-up is a push-up, right? The only thing I would say different, I just got a different personality. If we're gonna train, if we're gonna work, I'm gonna make you laugh. That's guaranteed. Period, point blank. This interview probably not funny though. You probably looking at me like, no, seriously. But I don't think too much sets me apart. I guess it's just how comfortable you are with the person that you're working with. Because that's a serious thing. Everybody's gonna be there to motivate you, but not everybody has the same method to keep you motivated. I'm just one of those guys that'll connect with my clients or connect to the people that do reach out to me and just keep it real. I'm gonna keep it funky like gym shoes. Like, this is where we're at, this is where we're trying to get to, and this is the work we're gonna do in between. It'll be hard, but we're gonna have fun while we do it. I'm one of those guys in the gym that kind of dances around. I sing my song, I make a couple jokes because I'm trying to laugh, I'm trying to enjoy my time in the gym. For those that aren't usually used to working out and used to that hard work every single time, it can be a serious shock to your system. Instead of having that mindset of, hey man, I just gotta be serious, I gotta be focused while I'm doing my workouts and while I'm in the gym training, let's take a step back and let's change up the whole misconception that you have to have that type of persona as you're working out. Like, let's have fun, let's make some jokes, let's get into one another, let's feel each other's vibe, and let's keep each other going, right?
So here we have the infamous Mack Muscles. The people would like to know, where did that name come from?
Okay, I go by Mack Shine to a lot of people. The name Mack Shine came from my father. So I'm actually a junior, Mark Anthony Robinson Jr. And my father had been arrested at a very young age for me. And he wasn't really free until close to my college graduation. But during all that time, he and I still kept a relationship with one another, and we would still have our phone conversations. Being locked up for that long, man, he called me one day and was like, he had been looking into something called numerology, where like the day that you're born on tells this whole story about who you are, your true name, your true person, your true character. And he was saying that he had looked up the day that he was born on, and it came out that his true name was Mack Sean. So the joke was, well, since you're a junior, your name's Mack Sean too. And it started off as a joke, but it was funny and it kind of stuck. So I had adopted the name myself. One of those things where you want to keep a piece of a parent with you as you move further in life. And that transitioned over to MackMuscle. And the reason why I chose that name is because I'm not creative. You get what you get. Seriously, I'm not creative. That it just made sense. Mack, M, muscle, M. Like,
it's cool though.
What more do you want, man? I mean, it is what it is. So, anybody out there has any better ideas for a name, let me know. I'm not changing it, but just let me know.
Okay, so that was the last of the questions. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Nah, I'm good, man. I mean, no, but seriously though, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please leave a comment as well. That way I get a better understanding of what you enjoyed and what you didn't enjoy, so I can make better content for you all. This is your boy Mack Sean, aka MackMuscle, signing out.